No Limit Forever. Y'all know we back. Money Mafia, we real strong
Yeah.
right now. We put out the first Money Mafia project. We all we got.
Yeah.
And we just released the second Money Mafia album, which is called Hustling. So No Limit, we back. We bigger than ever. We about to do it twice.
Yeah, somebody just told me that same thing a couple weeks ago, man. I was talking to my man Jason Lyric, and he was like, yo, No Limit back.
Shout out to Lyric. That's
No Limit back, Duchess. I said, man, stop calling me that. The streets don't call me that no more.
Right.
But yeah, No Limit is back. Absolutely. And then No Limit Party is something nice.
Oh, well, it's about feel-good music.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Everybody got a struggle. Everybody got a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And I have some of that. Within my Dewey Decimal system
All right.
of my music, and that's gonna be shared with the world.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's about uplifting people as well, and that's why when I met Ricky, he told me what his vision was, and that's where I'm going as well.
And you talk about a No Limit Party. I mean, talk about how important it is for you to even be collaborating with Ricky and coming out to do this event next weekend.
It's instrumental, to the youth. And for the generation that's coming up, they need to see, young entrepreneurs and businessmen that come from nothing.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep your faith in God, and you gotta keep pushing every day. Ain't nothing easy. Only thing come to a dreamer is sleep. So you gotta put your work in. You gotta value your parents. You gotta value the importance of an education. And the grind is the grind. Coming up, I was in all that. I was petty hustling, but I had to make a decision because all my homies was getting killed. Everybody was going to jail. People was cracked out. So you know what I said? Boy, God didn't give you all them examples to get yourself straight.
Right.
So at that point, I took it to the books and I focused on education. I was playing basketball. I stuck to my music and I kept people around me that had the same vision.
Yeah. Now, you say you stuck to the books, and I'm glad you said that because, y'all are all here and y'all all play this very important role in the Deep South Audio and Tinning Academy. And Dr. LBJ here from the Learning Lab, you just said keep the books. We got Dr. LBJ here. Dr. LBJ, talk about you're hearing Flight Boy, and you talk to Ricky all the time. Talk about the importance of all of this, how all these people make this one thing possible.
Well, since we're all from the community, sharing our stories and life experiences are always important. And then, having a place where you can go and get an education that meets your needs is important as well. And I think that a lot of our youth have lost sight of being able to do that. They think that they have to make a choice between education and something else. And I want them to know that they don't have to do that. They can have an education and they can have a successful career in anything they want, and that it all can work together. So all of us at this table are going to work together to make that happen, and we're all doing our parts to do that.
And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know you hear me. I know you hear the interview, but I'm looking at these people from the community, I always say that our things should be for us, by us. It really hurt me when FUBU went out of style. It hurt me. I was rocking FUBU hard.
Shout out to FUBU.
Hard. But this is really for us, by us. And Ricky, you really made it happen. So talk again. Tell the folks about the event happening on this weekend.
Well, June 7th, that's going to be the big day. Where everybody got it. We even have a competition, a bass competition. Everybody with their cardio. Yeah, because, a lot of them guys, man, they be having their sound in their cars.
I got my trunk pop.
And look, they be beating. And, they get a ticket for that. The police they got all these laws set up to where young people can't have fun no more. They take the fun out of life. But, if they can't smoke weed, they can't do this, they can't do that. Well, okay, what can I do? So, we got Who's the Loudest Crank Up. Everybody who have the big sound systems in their car, they riding around. That's the only time they have to themselves, riding in their car. So they booming just like, So that day we're going to take our time and work with artists, do this fundraiser right. We're going to have this big No Limit tank. Well, we don't have the official permits for the tank yet, but we got the armor trucks.
All right.
We got the armor trucks on standby, the Hummers, the big, camouflage Hummers, and we're gonna take and have that day. And this year here, you know, we're gonna basically, this is the foundation. Everybody that's on the team this year, next year, oh man, it's gonna be awesome because you know next year we're gonna have WBOK out there. You know, with the big banner. You know, we still want a banner out there too. So if y'all have a banner,
I got a banner right now.
Right. So we be bringing that. Putting that on the front of the stage to represent all the people that we do have, because we're gonna take this thing to the next level. So it's, you know, we all we got. You know, we all we got. So
and I truly believe that, man. We are definitely all we got. We see, you know, anything that's happening in society, it's on us.
Right.
It's on us. So man, Flight Boy, I'm glad you're doing your thing, and I'm glad No Limit is coming back.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited about that.
It's been a long time coming, but it's been a process.
Yeah.
And like I was saying before we come back on the air, I was privy to what the vision was. So when No Limit kind of faded out, it never faded out to us.
Right.
Because we had to rebuild and we had to get the structure back in place.
Yeah.
And that's what we was able to do, and that's why we back going crazy.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you know, could I say something?
Go ahead.
You know, the hottest thing, you know, before Katrina and before that, we had Family Day in the Park.
Yeah.
That's where we going. You know, No Limit was back then, you know, and at the same time, that's when C Murder and them was out. Everybody came out. All the artists came out. Everybody was looking for that Family Day in the Park.
Yeah.
And Family Day in the Park, man, but I'm talking about, that's when Cash Money and No Limit used to go to concerts.
I was out there doing the bunny hop.
Right. So, you know, that stage out there, that's what we doing. This is the beginning of that. So it's going to be Family Day in the Park. Next year is going to really be, and we colliding with everybody.
Yeah.
But we also, you know, I want to say thank you to WBOK and Flight Boy and Dr. LBJ, Big Ramp, and everybody that take the time out with me. I ain't selfish. I want to support everybody's vision, because that's what it's about. When we rolling on this train, we rolling together.
Absolutely.
And you know, hey, look, whoever gotta eat, gotta grind, gotta sleep, we gonna sleep and make this thing work and wake up. Everybody ain't tired. We getting it. You know?
Right.
We ain't tired. You know?
Right. I don't get tired.
Right. I don't get tired.
Look, shout out to WBOK, Dr. LBJ, Deep South Audio, Ricky, Bunny. I got my homie Boss, and shout out to Big Ramp. Ramp was one of my musical influences, if people don't know.
Oh,
Coming
man, you're going to make him cry
my big
again.
Bro. Believe me, he know all that. We come up in the hood and we got it in. So, yeah, I got to give the homies credit.
Yeah. Well, listen, I want to give a shout out to all y'all as well. But, you know, I got to give a major shout out to our guy in the corner, man, Chase Bordelon, man. Because it's the young guys like him, you know, the guys who aren't afraid to say, you know what, I need help.
Right.
And to just, because people are out there, you know, if you just go looking for them, anybody is